Shalom. I'd like to begin first and foremost by saying Barakatah, Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rukah, Kadash, demons everywhere. Double honors to the apostles and elders, the great millstone. Salutations to the sincere Akim that puts this truth in all due diligence and sincerity. This place, man, this kingdom is fucking hell, bro. Yeah, man. Haggai 1:6 speaks of the fact that we grind. It speaks of the fact that we grind. We put in a shift in this kingdom by bringing so little. Yeah. In the United Kingdom, the system is set up whereby no matter how much you work, unless you're an insider, you are not escaping quote unquote poverty. Yeah. Haggai 1:6 speaks about the fact that we grind, but we bring in so little. And he that worketh, basically pretty much worketh as if he putteth his earnings within a bag with holes, roughly paraphrasing. Because what it is that in this society, ultimately speaking, the tax system, even if you want to take it on that level, is set up to make sure that if you're earning 70k, you're not going to be living much of a better lifestyle than a single mother claiming benefits that might have just let a ninja, for lack of a better term, spunk up in her, had no intention of building a quote unquote nuclear family, yeah, and literally claiming benefits, sitting on her ass doing fuck all, man. This system is designed such where you could be a man working 2 jobs, bro, earning a decent salary cap, quote unquote, but then after taxes and everything, your take-home pay is absolutely bullshit. Like, this society is designed in such a way that you might do your boss a favor, yeah, and your boss will in that moment give you token gesture thank yous, and you know, he might even send you a little appraisal note or whatever. Let you make a mistake, let your ass make a mistake a week or 2 later, and it could be something very light. You might just be like 5 minutes late, or you know, and it might be a legitimate reason, like, you know, the trains might have had an incident where somebody jumped in front of a train or whatever, and that happens here in London in the metro here, you know, we call it the tube. But you might have had an issue where you were 5 minutes late or some shit. That same boss, specifically if they're either an Edomite or a so-called black woman, Eve, man, you are gonna go through some shit. They're gonna forget every positive thing that you did, and that vindictive demonic spirit, man, is gonna jump upon them. You know why? Because ultimately speaking, man, we are under the curses, man, of Deuteronomy, the 28th chapter, meaning that no matter how much grind we put in, no matter how much quote unquote energy we put into this society, it's always going to give us a return on investment where we are the last hired and the first fired, man. Especially the Israelite man. You know, the Israelite man. People like to go on with this bullshit about women having it tough. The Israelite man, you know, because we are the ones that are needed to maintain the nation. You can get rid of every Israelite woman, and the Israelite man ultimately, and one Israelite man, ultimately speaking, with enough women can bring back the entire nation of Israel, man. Because it's the man that carries the seed. In the book of Numbers, the 1st chapter, around about the 14th verse, when the congregation got together during the time of Moses, they identified each other by the house of their fathers, where, you know, each man was from. Like, the tribes are identified through 12 patriarch fathers. Yeah, fathers are important in this society. Marriage law is designed in such a way that fathers do not benefit. Women, because of the fact that they got that pact with Satan, going back to the garden of Eden, yeah, they are encouraged through social media to just pretty much drop their husband off, or drop their husband out when there's any sort of a disagreement, any sort of friction, any type of friction within the relationship, when in all actuality you're supposed to work through that. Even in Esau's bullshit state based marriages, that the priest, the false priest, always comes with that saying, "Till death do you part," man. Till death, you know, you have that phrase, "Until death do us part." People get married and do these kind of things in this society as a token gesture. Yes, in Israel you'd have a ceremony too, according to our customs. There were no rings involved. That's all Edomite heathenistic customs. But guess what? You might marry a woman, you know, and ultimately speaking, because you ultimately speaking, you would be expected to be with that woman unto death. Yes, there was a period of time where Jake were going off and ultimately just betrothing wives and then putting them aside. And you know, during the time of Yahushua, when the scribes and Pharisees asked him about it, he said, listen man, you know, if she goes, roughly paraphrasing, if she doesn't go as you would like her, then yeah, you know, the law of Moses applied, because that was added basically pretty much in regards to give leverage basically in those types of situations. But in this society, marriage law favors the woman. The woman takes all your money, your children ain't seeing you, they grow up to be delinquents. This place is fucking hell, and that's why we need the fuck out of here. May the Lord Yahweh destroy this place, man. Shalom.